Hi, thanks for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot and I'm Diana. This reading is for the astrological sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or anywhere in your birth chart that Capricorn might appear. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd like to take just a second and invite you to subscribe and click that little bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. And in the description box below, you'll find links to my social media, my Patreon, my PayPal, and links to some really cool things on Amazon I think you guys will like. Okay, so guys, this reading is for mid-month February 2020. I hope everybody had a great Valentine's Day. Keep in mind that all tarot readings are timeless, so whenever you might come across this reading, whether it is right after I upload, a week from now, a month from now, even a year from now, if you feel drawn to watch it, most likely you will find a message for you within this reading. Okay, and if you feel like it doesn't completely resonate with you, this is why at the beginning of my intro, I always say Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. It's important to know your other planetary placements in your birth chart so that you can listen to those signs as well and get additional messages, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and calibrate these cards to the astrological sign of Capricorn and ask our angels, guides, and ancestors for any messages that they might have for Capricorn mid-month, February 2020. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Capricorn, February, mid-month, 2020? What does Capricorn need to know? February, mid-month, 2020. Spirit, what love messages does Capricorn need for February, mid-month, 2020? Okay, I'm going to do this one more time. I think we'll be good. Pre-shuffle as well before. I just want to make sure they are good. It seems like, not just with me, but with a lot of other readers that I watch as well, it seems like the same cards just keep showing up and showing up. It's just really, really a lot of that Mercury retrograde energy that's going around. I think, and everybody's pretty much experiencing a lot of the same thing. All right, so the card on the bottom of the deck is the Fool. Okay, all right, it's in reverse. So that may mean that you are not in the mood to take chances. You want to think things over a little more before you just jump into something blindly. You know, we all live and learn, right? Okay, so this card is going to be the overall energy for this spread. And as we go through the reading, I will show you how this card's going to relate to the other cards that come up as well. Okay. So for those of you who are new here, I do 4 columns. The first column represents you, what you may have recently gone through, things that are coming towards you. And the second column is the same thing, only it's for your twin flame, your beloved, your soulmate, a karmic partner, your divine counterpart. Could be an ex that you still feel that tie with. Maybe somebody you just met, okay, and you know, they've piqued your interest. But however, it's going to be the first person you think of in the morning and the last person you think of when you go to bed at night, okay? And this, you know, this sounds horribly rude, but even if you are paired up or in a relationship or maybe not so happy relationship or whatever it might be, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the person you're thinking of, the person that's on your thoughts. And that's what's coming out in this particular reading, because that's the first time I've gotten that particular little message, is that you may be in a somewhat situation that is either run its course, it wasn't the right one, but there's a really amicable feeling between the two of you guys. I bit my tongue really bad last night, so if I mispronounce words on top of my accent, so yeah. The third column is obstacles and challenges. Our inner fears and anxieties, things like that. And this little light right here, this is my light bar, and there's a mirror over here, and there's glass on this print right here, and it's reflecting and it's going back onto my lens. This is kind of weird, but it's funny. It kind of bugs me, in case you're wondering what that was. All right, the fourth column is outcome. All right, so in your first column, we have the Wheel of Fortune as well as the Three of Cups. Now, both of these cards came up in the last reading, and I'm telling you, I probably shuffled the cards 20, 30 times between readings as well as here on camera. So if they've come up, then there's a reason for it, and it's your message. Okay, so things may be beginning to change for you. You could be very happy about that. There could be a new job offer or travel or something like that is going on. This doesn't feel like this is the wheel isn't turning for romance or anything right now, but certainly those type changes can enhance and bring love and new love into your relationship that you are already existing in, or it can bring a new person into your life if you're not in a relationship, or if you are exiting a relationship. Okay, it can bring new people into your life, but it really doesn't feel like there's a bad situation going on between you and whoever you've been dealing with. Now, your partner has the King of Swords as well as the Four of Cups. Okay, so they're kind of feeling like, you know, maybe this isn't exactly what I want either. He has these three cups that are right here. That's, you know, home and health and you know, security, those type of things. And the universe has handed him yet another cup, and he's just got his arms crossed, and it's just not what they want. And with the King of Swords energy, they are, you know, bringing it about and letting it be known that, you know, they're listening with their head rather than their heart, because they know it's so easy to get emotionally attached to someone and not necessarily be someone you are feel that bond with, that soul connection that you get when you are with the one. So they are feeling a little unsatisfied with this relationship as well. Being swords, and swords being ruled by air and predominantly Libra, this shows me that there is, you know, both of you guys are feeling this way. It's kind of a balance. It's not really you're getting your feelings hurt by this person ending the relationship, and they're not really getting their feelings hurt either. It's just both of you guys feel a little melancholy about, ambivalent, not melancholy, where, you know, if you stay, you stay. If you don't, you don't. But, you know, it's not really where the two of you want to be. In your fears and anxieties, we have the Knight of Wands as well as the Three of Wands reversed. Now let's talk about this Three of Wands. You can see he's sitting here between these three wands. He's already made his mind up. He's made it to the other side. The Two of Wands, you see the guy with the globe in his hands, and he's looking out into the future, and it looks like it's morning time or early day or something. With the gold here, it's like late evening. So he's spent the day or however long and crossed that body of water. He's changed places. He's over here now. He's reflecting on what it is he's going to do with himself now that he's there. Now, when this Knight of Wands is with it, of course, this is a very fast-acting and passionate knight. He goes after exactly what he wants. So you are thinking, yeah, okay, let's change our luck here just a little bit. Let's move on and see what this world is going to offer to me. But because this is in reverse, you are afraid maybe of being hasty, of making this, how do I bit my tongue, of making the decision a little too quickly. Okay, we all have that little bit of feeling, even when it's time to move on. We all have that little bit of feeling of nostalgia, and it's always hard to say goodbye, even if it's, you know, the best outcome for everybody involved. So, you know, you're like, this is really what I want to do. Okay, so we have in your outcome the King of Cups as well as the Hermit. Okay, so yeah, you've thought about this. You've considered all the things that are coming your way. You're choosing your path very, very carefully. You know that you have all this love and romantic love to give somebody, and you basically really want that romance. You know, we only live once, and it's, you know, when you are in a relationship with someone and they feel more like a brother or a cousin or just a roommate or somebody that you would never be romantically interested in, you have this love and you have this desire that you want, you know, that yummy, passionate kind of love that you are giving, that you have in your heart that you are wanting to give. All right. So back in your column, we have the Star as well as, okay, the Five of Wands. All right, your partner is getting the Ten of Swords as well as the Nine of Pentacles. All right. And obstacles, challenges. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands as well as the Strength. Now, if that's not some Leo right here, I really don't know. I really don't know what is, okay? Okay, so in your outcome, we have the Ace of Wands as well as the Eight of Cups. Okay, so yeah, sometimes when we move on, to make it easier psychologically in our brains, we will pick fights. Okay, it's just basic human nature. It's not necessary to do that. You know, if you're going to end the relationship, if you both know it's really not working for you, I'm sorry, I have hiccups. It's really not working for you. Let me get a sip. Hold on. Sorry. It's Diet Coke, not a beer. Okay. All right. Okay, so you have this new beginning that is presenting itself in your life, and you are, you know, you're ready to make those changes. You're ready to move forward. You are kind of happy about it, but like I said earlier, in these fears and anxieties column that we had, it's sometimes hard to let go, just because, you know, a lot of people don't like change. Okay. So just a little caution that, you know, this person served a purpose in your life as well as you served a purpose in their life. It's not, this card, this Five of Wands, it talks about, you know, just petty jealousies and picking and, you know, just being rude. This is not very good. You don't really want to end that relationship. What you had at one time with this person was awesome, and at the time you thought it was exactly what you wanted. That's why it makes it hard to leave. But, you know, as you've both grown, people don't always grow together. Sometimes they grow apart, and that's kind of what's going on here. But just, you know, there's no need to pick. Okay? Just to make it easier for somebody to leave. Because if you do, then your person is going to feel very hurt and very betrayed, and they're going to feel like the ultimate hurt from you. They're going to feel like, you know, what you guys had together at one time really didn't matter at all one bit. And even though they are, you know, working on themselves and they want something better for their future as well, they have this little garden planted, they're ready to progress in their life, they are wanting to move forward as well. But you don't want to leave hurt behind with the situation. You know, you guys could end up being really good friends and allies for each other throughout, you know, a little while till you wean each other off of the relationship. You know, you both get involved in other relationships and you just finally just grow apart. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands as well as the Strength card. So, you know, if your partner is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, of course they're playful and they are sexy to you, and you are wondering whether you want to give that up. But what you need in a relationship personally, especially as a Capricorn, is, you know, you need a little more than that. You need a little more substance. You want something that is solid. You want something that, you know, somebody that makes you feel safe, and there's a lot of security and loyalty in the relationship. So it's going to take, you're worried that you are going to be drawn back into their wiles, okay? And, you know, making it even harder for you to leave the situation. Okay, so again, we had this King of Cups earlier, okay? You know, he's playful. And we have the Ace of Wands, and, you know, I always see this card as like the sex card, is like getting a lot of sex or being sexually oriented about something. And, you know, so you're with this person, there's a sexual attraction, it's hard to walk away from it, but ultimately you do, because you realize that there is more to life than, you know, fixing every little situation. If you don't have that emotional attachment, if you don't feel like, you know, there's a difference between just sex and sex when you are madly, deeply, truly in love with someone, especially if it is your twin flame or your soulmate, and that is the kind of love that you're looking for. All right, so this is our third in column row, the final row. Okay, so each row has 4 columns, but it has 8 cards, 2 in each column, and I do that 3 times for a total of 24 cards. And generally, by the time we get to the end, that we have a good complete reading, so to speak. So we have the Emperor as well as the 6 of Cups for you. Your partner is the 5 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. I've been seeing a lot of consecutive numbers coming up. All right, your obstacles and challenges are 6 of Pentacles as well as the Magician. And here we go. This is what we want to see. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles for your final outcome. So let's go back over here to the beginning over here. So we have the 6 of Cups, which talks about that you're going to find this person. Here's your Emperor. You're going to find this person that does meet all the things that you need, that you do fit like 2 pieces of a puzzle. Your souls fit like 2 pieces of a puzzle. This is somebody who enjoys you, enjoys the same things that you do, but at the same time they challenge you. This is someone who is at the top of their game. They have so much to offer you. They have pretty much mastered whatever it is in life that they have set out to do. And this person is your soulmate. Now, the person that you've left behind, okay, they're going to be okay. Now, at first, initially, they're going to feel a little bit lost, because even though they know it was time, they're still feeling like the letting go part was hard. But they're going to be okay, and they are going to be able to, I'm sorry, my back is itching. They're going to be able to keep it together. They're going to focus on work. They're going to focus on themselves and healing themselves and preparing themselves for that next relationship that they wanted. Now, earlier when I said a card fell out, it was in the column for your partner, and it is the Four of Swords. So Four of Swords talks about healing yourself after a battle, after you've been through something really big, taking that time out and nurturing yourself and doing that self-love and self-healing. And your partner's going to do that. They're going to be okay. You're going to be okay, and you're both going to end up finding exactly what it is you want. So we have the Magician as well as the Six of Pentacles. Now these are in the obstacles and challenges, fears and anxieties column. So this is telling me that you are afraid that, once you do leave, everything's going to be sparse for you. You're going to be kind of wary of, am I going to be able to manifest this new love coming into my life? But guess what? They're coming anyway. You've got this Emperor, you have your soulmate, you have the Star, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and you have Celebration. Okay, these are all the cards that are in your column. So don't let these fears and anxieties keep you from moving forward with your life. Okay, and the final outcome is the Queen of Pentacles as well as the Ace of Pentacles. So definitely you are going to blossom. Now, whether you are a man or a woman, this Queen of Pentacles can be you. There's no gender in the tarot. It's all about the energy that the card represents. And this Queen of Pentacles is someone who is solid. She's focused. See how she's looking at this coin here? Fierce when it comes to their family, children, future children if you don't have any, knows exactly what they want and makes that beeline for it and makes it happen. And with this Ace of Pentacles, it shows me that you are going to be successful doing it. So go ahead and take that leap of faith if you feel like you are in a relationship that has run its course and that there really is no further growth for you. Sometimes we can be with a soulmate who, during times we are in separation from our twin flame, if we happen to have met our twin flame in this particular incarnation. So these soulmates help us and nurture us and help us to grow further. And sometimes when we've learned what we need to learn from them and they've learned what they needed to have learned from us, yeah, it's time to move on and go forth on your path and, work your way back to your twin flame and be able to work through all those things with them so that you can finally become divine counterparts. All right, Capricorn. So that is your reading for February mid-month 2020, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I'll be back here in another couple days for your March readings. And I just want to tell you guys thank you so much for all of your views and comments and likes and shares and subscribes, and thank you so much to those who have so very generously donated to my channel, and it enables me to be here and to continue building this little community here on YouTube. And I really love getting to know each and every one of you, and I guess I'll see you guys soon. Okay, bye-bye. Love you.